Welcome to the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's an NBA Sunday night on ESPN as we get set for the first of two meetings this season between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers coming off a hard-earned win in their previous game against Golden State. Jeff, what were you most pleased with in their previous game?
I'd rather it be eliminated from the game, but until it is, it's going to be a reason in games why some teams win and some teams lose. They got to the free throw line, they knocked them in, and that's why they were able to secure the win.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy, can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
Knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves coming off an excellent defensive win in their previous game against Brooklyn. Jeff, they did a lot of good things. What impressed you the most?
And Mike, never underestimate great defense in our league. When you do as many good things defensively as they did, it's hard to beat. Blocking shots, forcing turnovers, talking. It was just an excellent display of fundamental defensive basketball.
Wiggins fires away deep in the corner. Misses from the perimeter. At the rim, the Timberwolves with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Fires from three-point range. And Kevin Love with the bucket from downtown. He scored 18 points in their previous game against the Golden State Warriors. Rubio against Irving. Wide open for three. Misses from beyond the arc.
It's a make-or-miss league. If they're to win this game going forward, they're going to have to make these open shots.
Screen set nicely. Blows past the defender. Puts it in.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Here's the pick. Rubio on the drive. Shoots it for two. He says no, but the ref says foul. Call against Irving. That'll be his first. And Ricky Rubio will go to the line. He's shooting 90% for the season.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he's a special player. When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants, and his greatness has been obscured.
Chance for a three-point play. Count the basket, and the foul, a block called against Wiggins.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
And he does it, a three-point play. Rubio on the drive. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Irving. And Ricky Rubio will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line here tonight.
I really like this play right here. You're a great free throw shooter. Draw the contact and get 2 freebies.
There's always a little extra pressure on the #1 overall pick, but this kid, Karl Anthony Towns, seems like he can deal with that, Jeff.
I like his versatility, Mike. I think he can make some perimeter shots. He can score in the post. I think he'll be able to have the mobility to guard pick and rolls and still block shots at the rim. He's an underrated passer. Again, I think this was a hard pick to make in this draft, but this is a very, very good basketball player.
Mozgov for 2.
And the run continues, Jeff. Boy, it's getting uncomfortable.
Why haven't they called timeout?
I don't get it. Does he think these timeouts carry over to the next game? Why is he saving them right here? They're taking a run on.
Oh, and he throws it down. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Got him. I got him. Here we go. Wait on it.
Jeff, this kid Wiggins won Rookie of the Year last year. What's the next step for him?
I think it's to become a perennial all-star, Mike. Can he be the best player on a playoff team in the Western Conference? And the answer is, talent-wise, yes. I think the sky is the limit for Andrew Wiggins because he is a special, special talent.
To the basket, flips it up, and Ricky Rubio with a rebound.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 16-7. Shoots the 3, puts it in, and they take this lead into double figures. J.R. Smith with 5 points and 1 rebound.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3 ball.
To the basket. Rubio's unable to knock it down.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Love, and scores.
Cleveland is having great success in this game for one simple reason: offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Rubio on the drive. Misses that one.
Minnesota's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
And the pass intercepted by Rubio. Fires away for 2. Nice finish around the rim. He scored 11 points in their previous game against the Brooklyn Nets. Love against Boozer. Gets to the rim, and J.R. Smith with a nice play.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Off the mark from point-blank range.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Yep, he hit him. A foul called against Rubio. Picks up his first personal. Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game, but when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
James, 4-time MVP, just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's with: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the great players of all time.
Well, there's no questioning that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrowed it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA history, he's going to be under consideration. He can be, and maybe already is, the best small forward to ever play this game.
Fires for 3 from the corner. Owens' shot from behind the arc won't go.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good possessions at both ends of the floor, you can be right back in it.
Owens' shot turned back.
Block up.
There's the pick. Rubio fires it up again. The Timberwolves with control on the rebound.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Tries to adjust the shot, draws the foul. It's called against Rubio. That's his second foul. And Kevin Love will go to the line again and shoot 2.
Look, you got to put yourself in position to be fouled if you're a good offensive player and a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths. Earn your way to the free throw line.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
Jones set to bring it up. James the jumper. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Garnett for 2, puts it up, and Kevin Garnett with the bucket. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 29-15.
Get through. On your right.
Gets it off. That's a 2-pointer. Mohammed the rebound.
If I was a wing player or a running big man, I would tell my agent, get me to Minnesota as quickly as possible, because who wouldn't want to play with Ricky Rubio? He's as an unselfish of a player as we have had come in our league in a long time. He is such a gifted passer.
He's certainly not the player he used to be, but having Kevin Garnett in the locker room, on the practice floor with all this young talent, that's going to be a big bonus for Minnesota, Jeff.
Kevin Garnett has often and always been lauded by his coaches as one of the best, if not the best practice player they have ever seen. You are going to feel the Kevin Garnett impact on the Minnesota Timberwolves this season.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Jefferson against Prince, puts it up for two. And we have a foul called against Prince. And Richard Jefferson will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line. First free throw, perfect. And he makes them both.
Jeff, we have a lot of exciting young players in our league, but Zach LaVine, wow, he is something special to watch.
Well, in the dunk contest, he reinvigorated it. Now the goal for LaVine is to translate that great athleticism into production on the floor. He had an up-and-down rookie year last year. The growth period from first year to second year has to be great. We've got to see it every night.
The two defenders converge. Muhammad against Miller, goes for the three-pointer, can't hit from beyond the arc. Jones brings it across. On the reverse, gets it to go. The Cavs up by 15.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
I got him. Here we go. No world.
Muhammad from downtown lets it go again. For three, the wide open shot won't go from downtown.
Hey, they may have missed that shot, but that's the type of execution in the first half that sets a great tone going forward.
In the paint, and Shabazz Muhammad with a two-pointer.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Jefferson against Prince. Moves around the defender. The ref says he steps out. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And looks like some substitutions going to be made now for the team. And the first quarter complete. The Timberwolves down by 13.
Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Sunday after the break. Rubio is such a talented passer, as we know, Jeff. He just has a knack for finding the open man.
He does, and his teams will always play with great fluidity on the court because he sets this vital tone of give it up early. Like, it doesn't even have to be an assist pass. Sometimes he's just throwing the ball ahead to the first open man, and that leads to someone else getting an assist. So don't just quantify Rubio with his assist numbers. Appreciate his entire unselfish attitude.
Oh, rejected by Jefferson. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Timberwolves ball. To the rim. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. Mike Miller picks up his first foul of the night.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Rubio's such a terrific passer, great hands defensively. If he could ever get a consistent perimeter game, Jeff, he'd be unstoppable.
Yeah, he has to improve his jump shooting ability. Still shoots that set shot type of shot that takes a long time to get rid of. I think this has got to be something that Rubio, in concert with his coaches, works on diligently. It's got to improve because you need your point guards to be able to score as well. It can't be just one-dimensional passing.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up. Double team. Here we go. Trap.
To the rim. Misses.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Screen coming.
Jefferson from beyond the arc. It's good. Three-pointer. Cleveland's shooting 50% from the three-point line tonight.
These guys are really starting to look good with this three-point shooting, making things happen from long range and stretching the floor.
2 minutes gone by in the second. Minnesota's down by 16. Fires from downtown. Won't go. Three-pointer just off the mark. J.R. Smith's 2 for 4 from three-point territory.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
Rubio bringing it up here.
One of the fun parts about watching Rubio, Jeff, he seems to take such joy in playing, such joy in finding the open teammate.
And when a player plays with that level of joy to try to help others be successful, it follows that the team is going to have great offensive chemistry. And his team does, because he sets the tone with his passing, and then it becomes contagious. If Rubio's always going to make the extra pass, so too will his teammates.
Again with the open shot. Misses the three.
It's a first-half league. You have to set the tone defensively, and all they're doing is hoping the other team misses.
Stay. Come left.
To the rim, not able to score.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
Screen.
It's good, and the foul. Block called against Boozer. And J.R. Smith will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Are you kidding me? You're allowing guys to dunk it in your face, and you're just touch fouling them? You can't let that guy get his hands above his shoulders. You've got to prevent the basket at all costs.
Here we go. I got ball.
Rubio on the drive. Shot is blocked. Goes to the goal. Knocks down the shot. They need a timeout here. The Cavaliers up by 14.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Irving against Rubio. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 43-29. Can't hit.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Puts it up. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Jefferson. And it's back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump. On your right.
Irving for 2, lets it go. Irving shot off target.
Here we go. I got him.
For 2, Smith the rebound.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in.
Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Prince. And J.R. Smith will get to the line to try and finish the three-point play.
That's a hoop and the harm. A dunk and a foul. A three-point play possibility. That's a big-time play by a big-time player.
Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the three-point play.
Block up. Here you come.
The screen is set. Just on the way to the rim. The layup, no good.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Irving from downtown won't go from three-point range.
What's up with that shot? That's far too quick.
Rubio on the drive. Wiggins against Smith. Boozer for 2. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Here we go.
Smith against Wiggins. Oh, he beats the defender. Irving jump shot. Prince the rebound.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
And Ricky Rubio will go to the line. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And he connects on the first free throw. It's been a rough couple of years for the T-Wolves, Jeff, but they've got some fine young talent, including Andrew Wiggins, who at times last year showed why he deserved Rookie of the Year.
Absolutely. In the trade for Kevin Love, they nabbed Andrew Wiggins, and he had a spectacular first year for the Timberwolves. His strength and athleticism in transition was a sight to behold, and they're going to be building around Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns.
Mozgov fires away for 2, unable to flip it in.
Another good offensive possession, unfortunately missed the shot.
Inside. Whistle blows, it's a foul, and he'll head to the line for the second time tonight.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
For the layup, James's jump shot won't go. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 46-34. Here's the screen. Rubio against Irving. Has to put it up. Shot clock with 1 remaining. Touch there, not this time.
Well, if you don't like scoring, this is the game for you. If you love defense, this is the one, because both teams are really struggling to put the ball in the basket.
Rubio into the front court.
Cutter, I got yours. On that screen?
At the rim, Ricky Rubio with his 4th assist of the night.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Curls in. Irving's rejected.
Get back. Cutter.
Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Irving into the front court. Love against Anthony Towns. Irving follows with another shot. Won't go. And now he moves around the defender. Lots of room there. The Timberwolves with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backboard. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
And Minnesota's called for the offensive foul. And we have a substitution being made. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 48-38. There's the perfect pick. Wow, is he open for the shot. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. Knocks it down for 2. And it's a 12-point lead for Cleveland. Adjusting in the air. It's good. Karl Anthony Towns is 1 for 5 from the field.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
James against Wiggins. Beats his man. To the basket, flips it up, knocks it down. That's a 2-pointer. And LeBron James with 6 points.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Looking to curl in, slams it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 52-42. Love's working down low in the post. Puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. He's shooting 83% from the field tonight.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Wiggins against James. Oh, excellent screen. Rubio for 2, shoots away. Rubio's attempt won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Puts it up from downtown. Three-pointer won't go.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Nobody near him. Takes the three. He curls to the basket. At the buzzer. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. The Cavs up by 14. And now time to hand it over to Jalen Rose.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Cavaliers didn't score a lot of points, but they do have the halftime lead. I'm sure they'd like to build on their scoring total, and I'm interested to see how they choose to do it. The Timberwolves are in need of some changes at the half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. 3-pointers.
The Minnesota Timberwolves suffered from a perimeter defense that was lacking, and in turn, they gave up way too many three-pointers. I'd imagine their coach is getting on them right now about closing out on shooters. It could definitely use some improvement.
Player of the half.
Kevin Love put in some work in that opening half. The way he performed in that opening half makes me excited to see what he'll do next. I'm sure the fans are feeling the exact same way. And here we have a look at his stat line.
Who was cold?
Ricky Rubio has really struggled today with his scoring output. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the scores from around the league. The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike and Jeff.
Welcome back to the Target Center for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Breen. Minnesota's down, but Jeff, still a lot of time. What's the strategy in the second half?
Well, they're down, but it's a workable margin. All they have to do is make some shots, get some stops, hopefully get out in transition and score earlier in the clock. And if they do that, they can work themselves back into this game.
Can't bring it home.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Get through. Screen. Lock that down.
Smith unable to convert the three.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball into the paint and made a play for his teammates.
Lets it go. Unable to flip it in.
I think there was a song, Brick House, made long ago, and that's apropos to what this game has been all about. Miss after miss, and these aren't even close in and out misses. These are complete bricks being shot up by both teams.
Gets to the rim, and he draws the foul. Minnesota's shooting 78% from the line in tonight's game.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 58-44. Irving against Rubio. In the paint. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. And Kevin Love will go to the free throw line. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
I got the box here. My board.
And gets both points from the line. Two minutes gone by in the third. Minnesota's down by 16. To the rim, James the rebound. James fires away. James, his two-pointer won't go.
You never know in this league. You just work for 48 minutes. Challenge shots, make it hard on the other team. You can get back in the game.
Wiggins on the drive. Fires away for 2. Unable to flip it in.
Please wake me up when this game is over. I am dying here right now with this poor display of offensive basketball.
Oh, nice rejection by Anthony Towns. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
Hey, match up. Stay. Right. Cutter. Coming through.
Wiggins on the drive. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. No good on the layup attempt.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
3.5 gone by in the third. Minnesota's down by 16. Gets past the defense. Nice.
Shot clock.
24-second violation. That's the shot clock expiring, so it'll be Cavaliers ball. Carlos Boozer's back off the bench here for the Timberwolves. James coming across. Love fires, able to put it in. 18-point lead for Cleveland. Curling in to the rim. It's good. A two-pointer. And Ricky Rubio with 11 points.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Hey, let it fly.
Love's looking to set up in the paint. Wiggins the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season.
I got him. Here we go.
Lets it go. Unable to flip it in.
Neither of these teams has been able to establish any type of offensive rhythm. There's just too many missed shots to be able to create the momentum you need to sustain to win big in this league.
Wiggins for 2, able to knock it down. The Timberwolves down by 14.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Puts it up from three-point land. Wiggins the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Rubio against Irving. Anthony Towns for 2. Puts it up. Converts on the inside.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
James against Wiggins. James fires with 3 on the clock. Boozer the rebound. Rubio walks it across. Wiggins fade away for 2. Knocks it down. And Andrew Wiggins with 6 points. James is working hard, backing down his opponent. Can't knock it down.
Hey, that's how they created the lead. They got the ball to the rim. They just missed that one.
Strong finish at the rim. And Cleveland calls a timeout. Quite simply, the defense just not getting it done. They need to talk it over. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 64-56. Three-point attempt. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures.
Listen, when you're not making shots, it looks bad. There's no other way around it. It doesn't mean they're executing poorly. It's just when they're getting these threes and both teams are missing, you're not getting the results you'd like.
And they miss another one. Haven't been able to score now in over 3 minutes. Puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Owens fires for 3. Owens' long-range jumper won't go.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
Strong at the rim. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 64-62. Owens for 2, lets it go. To the rim, and the layup is good.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Owens' shot swatted away. Goes to the goal, nails it. That's a 2-pointer. And Kevin Love with 6 points here in the third.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
And an offensive foul called against Muhammad. Both coaches now feeling they need to make some changes on the floor. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 68-64. Jefferson knocks it down, a 2-pointer. Richard Jefferson with 7 points and 3 rebounds. Goes to the reverse, flips it up, won't go.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
That's a 2.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Blows past his man. Rubio on the drive. Beautiful move.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Owens for 3. Knocks it down. He's the league's top scorer this season.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big-time 3.
Puts it up. Unable to flip it home.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Steps out of bounds. Turnover. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And both teams making changes to their lineups right now. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 75-68. Muhammad has the double team close in, gets that one to drop. Shabazz Muhammad with 13 points and 1 assist. James against Garnett, and he curls in. Lets it go for 2. The Cavs with control on the rebound. Hits for 2. And LeBron James with 10 points.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Moves around the defender. James the jumper. It's good. A 2-pointer. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 79-70. Gets past the defender. Inside. Jones for 2. It's good. And they extend the lead to double figures. It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. Cleveland's up by 11. Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented by ESPN and EA Sports after this short break. As we head to the fourth quarter, still plenty of time, but what an uphill climb they have.
They do. Now, deficits of this nature have been overcome, but it doesn't happen often, and it usually starts in the first couple minutes of this fourth quarter. They've got to put a dent quickly into this lead.
James, a shot from three-point land, no good.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. We've got both teams are trying to shoot through it, and quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Muhammad shot for 2, misses.
Everybody pick up. Dia. Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
James fires away. Boozer the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. Boozer fires away for 2. And LeBron James with the defensive board. From downtown, The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. James' shot misses for 2.
You want to protect the lead? You take good shots and don't turn the ball over. That was too quick a shot.
Muhammad against Smith. Down into the lane. He puts it up. Oh, he knocks it down. For 3. The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Oh, he slams it through.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Curls in. Muhammad draws the double. He steps on the line. We're going the other way. Both coaches going to the bench right now and making some changes. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 83-72. Love for 2, shoots away, and a nice finish at the basket. Kevin Love with 22 points and 8 rebounds. Rubio against Jones. And now he moves around the defender. Rubio for 2, off balance. Jefferson the rebound. Pick up. Love jump shot. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for another possession. That's good. And it's a 15-point lead for Cleveland.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Rubio jump shot. And that's his 14th rebound of the game. Jones in possession. Smith won't go for 3.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball into the paint and made a play for his teammates.
For 2. The Timberwolves with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 87-74. Love right there, and it won't fall.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Reverses. Oh, nice touch from Ricky Rubio. Jones fires. Misses for 2.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Boozer jump shot. Misfires. Smith against Wiggins. Shoots for 3. Can't hit from way outside. J.R. Smith's 2 for 10 from the outside.
Hey, that shot right there, it's exactly the type of shot you have to force, if you're the defensive team, trying to work your way back into the game.
Muhammad looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team.
Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up. Got that down. You got that. Ain't nothing happening. Get up. Get in there. Get through. Oh. I got it. Trap. Got it. Time's running down. Get it up.
Jefferson fires for three with 1 on the clock. Won't go, and the scoring drought goes over 3 minutes.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
And we're going to have a timeout. The Cavaliers up by 9. Coach is going to make some changes on the floor.
Here we go. Get through.
Irving against Rubio, looking to curl in. Nails it. And Kyrie Irving with 8 points.
I got ball. Get through.
Screen set nicely.
Wide open. Take that.
Gets to the rim. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Mozgov. Minnesota's 13 for 16 from the line.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 89-80. James on the drive for the layup. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on the second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
Can't get the layup to go.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
James against Wiggins. Oh, rejected. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul, called against Anthony Towns. And LeBron James will go to the line. First free throw, good.
Knock this down. My boy.
And he makes them both. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 93-80. At the rim, won't go.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Marking his man down. Plenty of contact. Offensive foul called against James. Well, coach think it's time for a change. You're going to have some substitutions right now.
I'm here. I got ball. Yep. Cutter. I got yours. Stay. On that screen? Yep.
Wiggins against James. Whistle sounds, out of bounds.
I got him. Here we go. Get in there.
Wiggins. And that's his 9th rebound of the game.
Hey, let it fly.
James the jumper. That three-pointer won't go. Anthony Towns looking to do damage in the paint. Rubio on the drive to the basket. Off the mark.
I really like that. That's good defense, good sound defense protecting the basket in a close game.
Lets it go. That's good for 2. And it's a 13-point lead for Cleveland.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
To the basket, flips it up. The whistle and a foul called against James. And Carlos Boozer will go to the line for the first time tonight.
No easy baskets, particularly for bad free throw shooters. That's a good foul, smart foul.
And Carlos Boozer with 6 points. Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 95-84. Nice move inside. Gets a good look. Nice touch at the basket. He's the league's top scorer this season. Wiggins for 2. He puts it in. A good look for 2. It's good. 13-point lead for the Cavaliers.
I got ball.
Puts it down.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Gets inside. Kevin Love with his 3rd assist of the night.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
And LeBron James with a rebound. It's a double-double tonight. To the basket. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. Cleveland's 14 for 15 from the line here tonight. Misses the first. Oh, he misses a pair of free throws.
Match up, match up, match up.
Anthony Towns looking for position in the paint and takes it to the rim.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
My ball.
Cleveland's leading Minnesota by a score of 101-90.
Switch. All right here.
To the rim, puts it down. What a play.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Strong to the goal. Up and in.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Here's the pick. For two. It's good. Oh, what a play. Inside. Put this one in the books. The final score is 105-94. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers won this game after a close finish. They were able to rely on scoring efficiency that wasn't necessarily outstanding, but it was definitely great. Well, great enough to add a W to their win column. The Timberwolves finished on the losing end of a close score. They definitely put in their effort down low, but it ultimately wasn't enough to turn the tide in their favor. Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Points in the paint.
When I see points in the paint on the screen, I think physical basketball. I think about sacrificing your body and getting the hard-earned points. These teams definitely exemplified that here today.
Player of the game.
Kevin Love was the unanimous decision for this segment. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put on quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. There was a point where it seemed like every close-range shot was going to drop. He certainly didn't struggle today offensively around the rim.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
We call it league scores. Check out the latest from around the association. From top to bottom, the Western Conference standings. These are the upcoming matchups for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.